Welcome back everyone to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. This is episode 25, I believe. In the last episode, we were taking out the Dwergar outposts over by dock over here. And then we also found out that Sovereign Glut was not the homie that we thought he was. He's trying to usurp Sovereign's Ball over here, so we had to take him out because, well, our characters don't really stand for that type of nonsense. So we had to end Sovereign Glut's existence. Truly a sad day. It seems like this whole playthrough is full of sad events. Anyway, let's turn in our quest here and get the 6 sick loot that we well earned.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
I have slain the creature called Glut, who is scheming to slaughter your circle.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
And I sense only silence from the Dwergar hunters. The rot is cleansed. The songs we sing now carry your spirit. You shall now be called Kin Spirit. You aid us in good faith. In good faith, I thank you. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Do you see? Indulge one demand and it only breeds another.
You're racking up quite the body count.
I ask a boon, and will give one in return. The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Well, it's not like we're under any time constraints. Like we saw this did in our... But as far as we're concerned, it just gives us new powers, and we're in no real threat of it really affecting us, so long as our guardians. They just keep a dead guy. Lead the Dwergar. Avenge Glut's Circle, defeat Dwergar. The Sovereign's Refuge, we found a long dead drow scholar. Fortunately for us, he left plenty of valuables behind. I'm gonna use dead. Shadow of Enzo Berenzin. Ooh! Just a better version of what we have on now. This slightly different color. Oh, I do like the color of this one. Alright. Basically the same thing. What is this? Shrouded in Shadow. Ooh. I'm invisible. Oh my goodness, this is so good for our rogue. Getting tiny upgrades, you know, the gear isn't anything crazy so far. I hope we do get better gearing later though, but this is starting to look up. I'm shrouded. I'm on short rest. Go. We have sickness, full blindness. Let's check this guy's body. Okay, okay. Gold, poison, lump mating. Got a finger. Okay. Got a lot of these crafting ingredients and then a bunch of gems. I will say, I feel like we're struggling for gold. I mean, we have 4,000 gold, but man, you can burn through that gold real quick. Alright, well, let's use,
Charmed, I'm sure.
He's not coming.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
what is this book I found next to me?
The secret to mastering the adamantine forge. Book disguised by magic.
What is the adamantine?
Lost workshop of Siluriali. Finest weapons in all creation.
We gotta find this forge. So do you know where to find the forge?
Dawn knows, but cannot tell.
Who are you?
Zagrim, conjurer, seeker,
How did you die?
battle with
Oh,
rival,
it's this dude.
summoned spectator.
The spell's power wanes. You can
Go to
ask no
spectator.
more questions.
Wait, how did he die?
A reference to the adamantine forge. No mention of a guardian this time.
Ah. Whispers from the grave. Glean some wisdom with the dead. Got one inspiration, boys. Let's go.
I've got a long road ahead.
Shoot, okay. Deliver Near's head. Kill Near. Okay. We got this adamantine forge. Learn that an adamantine forge is hidden deep within the Underdark. The forge is protected by a guardian who uses magma and some kind of hot hammer. And we got this book, which
Let
have
me
Gale
work
open
my
it.
magic.
At that. Guys, man.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating
Something on there.
Rituals. If the drow's corpse is to be believed, it's something else entirely.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, we don't even. What is this thing? Boxes of money. When did I equip this on the shop?
The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Oh wow. Alright, the pages apparently copied from a master tome describe the construction and use of a grand forge in the Underdark. Among the Sharons dwell the gnome Luvyali, whose talents for wizardry were known from Candlekeep to... Under his tutelage, the Sharons built the Great Forge, which could heat mithril with such vigor as to turn it to adamant. This astonishing metal they could mold the finest blades and armor. But the jewel of Yali's eye was not the forge itself, but the protector he conjured from magma to guard it. Construct said to be so mighty that no blade could fell it and no spell could pierce. Raw mithril ore in a proper mold. Place the ore and mold into their respective chambers, pull the lever to lower the hammer, prepare the ore for smelting. Open the valve,
Have to be more watchful
allow
next time.
lava to pull and drop the hammer again to forge the product. Okay. Use the force to place a mold and mithril ore into their respective chambers, then pull the lever.
With haste.
That old idiot.
No one stopped me yet.
Good toxic. Apparently
Time
he
to
was
press
toxic
ahead.
first, so fair. Alright, well, I mean, go explore over here. And we'll finish out this area here, and then we'll go over back over to the beach, and we'll go and kill Nier. Act 2 is so long. I mean, how
Perhaps
long have we
Amelia is
been?
right.
Let me
I
quickly
should get a
sell this
mask.
second. Actually, let me back while angry. Now we can see.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Just that. That. Oh boy, 9 gold. Helmet, huh? +1 to dexterity throws. Guess we're good. We're always heavy. It's because of our arrows. AT arrows. Get on the road though. Finish exploring this little area here.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar. Maybe I need more pockets.
Not wrong about that. We don't. I'm not. I can disagree. Carpet village. There is way around. Find out what. Yes. You're gonna show me that you need to cross. Okay. Need to do a little bit of a AI reason.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Sorry, Shadowheart. Sometimes I wish I had to like right click on them, but I know that would be even more tedious. Alright, dude, there's like always stuff that's blowing up around us. Yeah, it seems kind of rope. Arthur or something? Or we'll pick it up with Ryan.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Religion or strength? Have neither of. So we have religion. Who is going to get Shadowheart? Probably Shadowheart. Oh no, actually Gale. Wait, that was history. +3. Oh my gosh, she still has more. +4. Double check here. Yeah, you can do Gale.
There's no
Let
time
me
to
check.
waste.
She had early. Some other buff that she. I'm up, down, and across her street. I don't know what this is, but. Okay, well, let's have Gale.
Excellent choice.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Our religion check here. 15, huh? 5 to 8. I don't know what this is. And it was 1. Oh my goodness, as it always is.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elistray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
And a few drops of blood onto the stone. Get that dagger.
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Oh. That is sick. And we got another inspiration. That. Complete Elistray's ritual of sorrow and obtain her blessed. That's really cool. Okay. So it has a musical ability. Sword hums in anticipation, ready to burst into maddening strength, bolstering calm. Long sword. So, I forgot to tell you guys that I equipped this short sword.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
All right, what now?
Because so the short sword, it deals an additional 1 to 8 piercing damage to targets that still have all of their HP. So it looks like we can equip this, I think. Can we dual wield though? Cannot dual wield it. Well. This is a long. Wait. Just. Ah, I see. And so what do we give this to blaze up?
Eager for battle.
Not as good as the axe we have in. This is cool, so I want to use it, but if it's not as good, it's not as good, I guess, right?
No time to rest.
Oh man, all of that for nothing. At least we
At the
got.
ready.
At least we got a inspiration out of it. It's kind of cool though. I mean, if you didn't have that, and I guess with it. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just make our way. There's like the. I want to see if there's a. Might as well fully explore, right? Pretty sure up there is there's nothing, it's just rocks.
What's that?
Yeah, some loot. Yeah. Oh boy, a bunch of torches. Well, they do sell for a lot. We are short on gold. Ass.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Ass. We're poor. We need money. I tapped my head. Alright. Let's make a save before we go into the next one. Here. Okay, we'll call this, oh. Weird.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Set sail. I don't know how you're getting in down here. Taking it chill. Oh. We're gonna get found out.
Elf, what are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Push the Dwegar into the water. We're branded and we have. Let's do this one. Just let me cross. I have the brand, see? Hey, you shadow hearts. Oh, okay, man.
All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist. Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. You lot, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence
Now
until
we
the
can push
lights
them
of a
off.
camp twinkle through the murk.
No option. Oh, this is cool. How far under does he go?
Well, I'll be plowed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
Oh, Gale's dying again.
You shithead!
Wait.
Time you showed up,
How's Gale and
we got trouble.
Baldur?
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on true soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rock fall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
I am Lae'zel, daughter of Gith, defender of Vlaakith, and I am no slave.
Oh, that one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out of her.
Gale in the background, killing me. Keep slaves here?
Deep gnomes, mostly. Easy to feed. Fat thumbs for digging.
That a problem for you?
I'm not here to work. I'm here for the sergeant.
Aye. One of those
What is
absolute
going on?
crackpots. Found the hoon sailing Gex skiff.
That's so.
Man, he's
You
flipping.
feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Hell no, we're poor. I'm not giving you a single coin.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
She's not part of the cult.
I'll give you that.
Alright, Gale, what's going on here?
My
Saving 'cause
condition
last
likes
time we
being
saved.
ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Alright. Give you, here, dude, we'll give you this old hood that we had. Is that not enough? Give us clothing that we don't need. I think we ran into the bug again, guys. Like, highly unfortunate. That's why I saved, so we can run it back. This is what happened, I think, last time when I was trying to show you guys it wasn't working. It ended up working anyway. Let's, one more.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency
Yeah, it doesn't
of
seem
the
like it's
situation.
working.
It's incredibly,
I'm gonna load back to see.
world-shatteringly important you...
Yeah, new. Made the save. If it doesn't work again, that'd be kind of unfortunate. But we keep running back to save. I haven't looked it up. If this is a bug or. I feel like it's a bug because last time when we reloaded the save, it ended up working. So maybe it's just because you know, he was standing over here in the middle of a cutscene.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Girl. And it's not working, right? But what I wouldn't give him like this super OP artifact. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, I don't get it.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation.
This
It's
time.
incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
Yeah, this is the problem last time.
I sense you don't quite appreciate.
I don't know why this happened. Otherwise, we're just gonna have Gale running around, like, dying.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Let's see. Start off with this staff. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I looked it up. So I looked that time. So the problem is it's just a bug. So how you do it is
Good gods.
I'll wait for
It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
It's just a bug. So how to fix it is you open up the donation dialog, select an item like I did. You have to click the donate button and then it'll disappear. And then you have to press, if you're on mouse and keyboard, you press escape. I assume if you're on controller, then you probably press whatever like the back button is. So either B or maybe even the back button. But don't click the X on the donation box, which was there. Just keep the donation box, click the item, click donate, and then escape on keyboard. Seems like we don't really know what the issue is. It's probably just a bug. Or what causes it, rather. Happens. Alright. I need to speak to all of you. It'd be unconscionable of me to silent. Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover.
Telling me you made love to a goddess?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
We
yes.
enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Dang, bro, that's not how a healthy relationship. How exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied.
Like it?
So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Tell me it all.
Very well. Here goes.
Back as a popcorn.
Once
voice.
upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
What was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread room. Bound and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
You thrice-damned rotten bastard! You've been the greatest threat to our lives all this time!
I swear to you I wasn't. But I've no choice but to admit I am now. Perhaps it would be best if I leave. Put as much distance between us as I can before the orb erupts.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if the tadpole got the better of you?
Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
That's a tough choice. If you were to part ways, where would you go?
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could, till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
Dang, bro. Let's hear what the others will say.
You'd even consider letting him stay. We must be rid of this menace.
I'm in two minds. And frankly, don't care a great deal. Either decision is fine by me.
Well, I mean, what he just said was pretty interesting, though. We learned that mind flayers can have a colony, and I guess they're underground in the Underdark. So is that where we're going right now? But I mean, if we're gonna go there anyway, then, well, we come this far together, and we'll continue on together. Wait, what? We've come this far together, and we'll continue on together. And that is how it will be.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Wow, that was really wholesome. Crazy. What a way to end off our episode, huh? Crazy lore with his companions. Wow. So Gale right now has the most developed storyline out of all of our companions, and I can say that that is definitely a good one. I mean, that's really cool. I mean, Vistra, the goddess of magic. We've got the Weave, learning about the Weave and how powerful wizards could be. Gale is but a shadow of his former self. I mean, wow. But we will sadly be ending up the episode off there, and then we're gonna go ahead and explore this area. It doesn't look like it's that big. Looks can be deceiving though. So we'll come back and we'll be going through the quest line here again. Come back. Today's question, cycle over there, is what was the first way you ever made money? And mine was way back in kindergarten. In my kindergarten bake sale, you had to buy baked goods with pennies, and all of us brought in our baked goods, and then the entire school would go there, and you know, they would put pennies on your little sheet. And so I made some pennies from baking stuff, and I sold caramel brownies. I will admit that they were not as much of a hit as I thought they would be. Okay, my mom helped me with them. I thought they were delicious. Even to this day, I think my mom's caramel brownies are the best thing in the world. They didn't sell that well, but that's okay because I got to bring them home, and then it was more for me. So, you know, I was a very happy kindergartner, even though I didn't sell too many. But yeah, that was the first way I made money. So again, what was the first way you ever made money? Let me know down in the comments. Please leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you feel inspired to do so. and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.